And Uber says their company will likely be forced to shut down operations in California for several months if it is required to classify drivers as full-time employees. Reporter Michelle Kingston has details.
I would rather see them shut down than continue to exploit people.
Steve Gregg drove for Uber for almost 4 years, totaling up more than 16,000 rides throughout the Bay Area.
I quit basically in a panic attack.
When coronavirus hit, Gregg stopped driving, fearful of getting sick. He also saw this as a way out of the company, one that he says was never supportive of its drivers.
I saw it as basically an illegal and exploitative business model that was undercutting labor protections from the beginning.
Just this week, a California judge ordered both Uber and Lyft to treat their California drivers as employees instead of independent contractors, guaranteeing them benefits like any other full-time employee. Uber says it will likely be forced to shut down operations in the state for several months if it's required to do this. The Attorney General and city attorneys in San Diego, Los Angeles, and here in San Francisco sued the ride-hailing firms, arguing they were violating the law by deeming their drivers to be independent contractors. Both companies are under pressure to alter their business models in California, while some drivers, though, actually prefer the flexibility of working independently.
Majority of drivers are part-time. They are doing 10 or 20 hours a week or less. So it's probably not a shocker that a lot of them kind of, the Uber and Lyft have its problems. They have its positives and negatives that have been well documented. But I think a lot of drivers are scared about losing that flexibility to log on whenever and wherever you want.
Lawyers for Uber and Lyft say drivers are not fundamental to the business.
I want to see people who are working for a living earning a fair wage and having a social safety net, not living in fear of not having insurance, not living in fear of losing their job.
That was Michelle Kingston reporting.